Welcome everyone, or welcome back. Either way, it's great to have you here. I know it's been a while since you see me here. I know I do apologize, but going back to school, it's been a little hard to keep up with the videos. But I am here today, and I'm here today to help all of you. So for today's video, it's gonna be a little different. It's not your typical unboxing or my review on certain things. It's actually to help you get prepared for Black Friday 2019. So for today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually show you what I actually got last year, and most importantly, how I saved almost $2,000. Yes, $2,000. So before I continue, I do want to let you know that I did write a post on CH.PLifestyle.com. If you haven't been doing so already, please follow the blog by email. That way you always get notified when there's new content. So for this particular post, what I did is actually highlight some good sites that have let me know that they are going to be doing some markdowns or liquidations on the products for Black Friday this year. So what you have to do is just go to the post, click on the banners, and go and visit those sites. Sometimes they tell you to go for the email just to sign up for that. Definitely do so. Reason being is usually what happens on Black Friday to control the inventory, but also to control the website as well to make sure it doesn't crash. What they do is they actually send an email, and that way you get that link, you enter that link, and you're in the room, and you can actually do your purchases that way. And that's just something I want to point out. And some of the brands included are Herschel Supply, Zaffle, Shen, Young and Reckless, and you can see the full list in the post below. But make sure you guys check it out. Click the images, go to the websites, right? And let me know as well if you cop anything from Black Friday. Let's get into what I got last year. And I think it's just right to start off with what I'm wearing. This is the C.H.I.P t-shirt in the teal colorway. If you don't know what C.H.I.P is, it's kind of hard to describe. It's kind of like this kind of a talk show, YouTube series. I'm not even too sure. Pretty much there's a YouTuber that I really like and I really take admiration of, called Richie Lee, and he has his two really good friends, Johnny Jim, Big Boy Johnny, and Pretty Rico Tan Tang. And what they do is they come together, they do a little segments, hot or not, rate that fit, and just share their opinions as well. But the reason why I like them is just, yeah, I love the content, but it's just little things that I like, and it's just aspirational as well, and something that I want to take pointers of to grow the channel as well. So that's why there's a story behind it, and I just really like it. And I also really like the colorway and the graphic on this tee, so that was just the icing on the cake. And what he did was he actually did it for 30% off on Black Friday. So this was originally 28 US. You get it under for $20 US. The only thing is that when you're Canadian, you do have to pay that little hefty shipping price. So nonetheless, it was such a steal, and that was a good one. All right, let's get into the sneaker haul. So as I mentioned, this is from Black Friday last year. Therefore, I have been wearing most of these stuff that I got. And the thing about myself is that I always really like to wear my sneakers. So these are some dope Nike SBs in my opinion. They are definitely not the ones that are super hyped and the ones that maybe you guys don't even know about. But for me, when I saw these online and part of the Black Friday sale on Nike.ca, I really had to get these because these were something that I was eyeing, or something that just really caught my eye. So let's go. So these were originally $57 Canadian. With the Black Friday sale, I got it for $40, which honestly for these low tops are a dope shoe. So the next shoe you actually might have heard of. These are the Paul Rodriguez 10s. Yes, these are a really cool, nice, clean, low top black shoes with some white accents, especially on the midsole and the tiny swoosh. But for these, they were not available on Nike prior to Black Friday. They were not available on a lot of skate shops as well. These do sell out. So the fact of the matter that I actually did get to cop them was unbelievable. These were $81 originally. With the Black Friday savings, I got it for $57, which was super dope. I have been wearing these here and there. They are pretty sturdy. You do have to break into them, but nonetheless, I just love this. And Paul Rodriguez is such a skateboard icon. This is Ted's signature shoe. I do really like what he's doing with Primitive. So nonetheless, like, these are a go-to, and for the savings, it was pretty dope. The next shoe up might not be a super hype shoe. The brand is not even that hype, to be honest with you, but you probably have seen it on sneaker blogs and in a sneakerhead or sneaker aficionados collection before. These are the Saucony Grid 8000. So these particular kicks, what I really like about them is that, first of all, the material on the uppers. I love this kind of tweed, old school, it's kind of formal material that's up here. I really like even the outsole. I think the outsole right now is so clean too. I really like this contrast with the black, gray, and this kind of teal blue colorway. But nonetheless, just kind of like the spikes on the bottom that you would see here, and just the colorway overall is super, super dope. I just, like even the reflections, I believe this is 3M on the upper as well, that you kind of see a little hints of, but nonetheless I just find it super dope. I love the inside as well, right? Just everything about it is really clean, really dope. They're super comfortable. That's the thing with Sauconys. Like, I think that's why you probably see them in a lot of collections, is that, it is I would say underrated, but also it is super comfortable. So I think these are super dope. So I actually got these from Soul Stop. Soul Stop is actually from they're based out of downtown Markham, Unionville area. I'm not too sure if you guys know where that is, but it's pretty much near Toronto. But yeah, downtown Markham, they're really good. Every time I've been there, every time I've bought from there, they're always great customer service. And these were an absolute steal. And I actually was trying to get these from before, and they were super helpful just getting it from me. And I just waited until Black Friday to get the good solid deal, and I did. These were originally $150 Canadian. I got these for $60 Canadian. So once again, that's a $90 savings. You're still saving a lot for a clean pair. Alright, so far I've talked to you guys about some really dope underrated kicks. Now let's talk about some kicks that I actually got for a sick deal that were actually, I would say, hyped. I know the designer that collaborated with the sneaker is hyped. It has been a staple for a long time. But when these dropped, they really caught my eye. I love the concept, I love the packaging, but not the price. So therefore I actually did wait for Black Friday to see if there was gonna be a deal, and Livestock absolutely went off. So this is another site that you do have to check out. Livestock, it's called deadstock.ca when you actually type it out. They're really good for Black Friday. They always go out and they blessed with amazing deals. I actually just went with this one because this was the most sense. And might as well just let's just talk about what it is. These are the Alexander Wang's turnout trainer. These are the blocks that it came into. It is massive, as you can see. Just want to show you guys inside as well. Like I said, I do wear these sneakers. I have worn them. It comes in with these little packaging, I guess. It's good for travel, to be honest with you. You guys do a lot of traveling, especially when you want some kicks in your rotation. Definitely have stuff like this where you can pack it on the go. I just absolutely love the way that they did it. They have I think it's like this kind of card thing, yeah, and even their bag. So they have this as well that you can carry on. Nonetheless, I just absolutely love the traditional Adidas box remade, and that's the whole concept, right? This is kind of like the defect kind of shoe, just reiterated in Alexander Wang's concept and vision for the turnout trainer. It's just honestly one of the best shoes. I love this concept, and it's also part of the whole dad chunky vibe shoe as well. But it is pretty versatile and it is clean, just in terms of the colorway and as well. So you can always rock this throughout the year. You don't have to worry about whether it's in or not. But if you want to go for a more abstract, more out of the box kind of look, I think these are a solid pair to work with. As you can see, you see the trifold logo just flipped upside down. That's what Alexander Wang is known for. You see the little details inside, even on the tongue, especially that kind of receipt, order confirmation, whatever it may be, with the barcode just flipped inside out. There's just so much cool little things about this one shoe, and nonetheless it was an absolute steal. These awesome wicked shoes I got for a sick deal, like I mentioned before, from Livestock. These were $140 Canadian. The retail was $350 Canadian. So right there, $210 savings. You can't complain about that. So definitely check out Livestock this year around too. So as you're watching the video, you're probably thinking, how the heck is this going to add up to almost $2,000? Well, you gotta save the best for last, and let's just get into it. If you don't know already, there's this dope sale. I think the biggest deal on Black Friday has to come from something called Jerry's Grandma's Couch. Jerry's Grandma's Couch, if you don't know who Jerry is, that's Jerry Lorenzo, the iconic designer and man behind streetwear brand, luxury streetwear brand I should say, Fear of God. They recently did a collab with Nike, which is insane, but you know, just his overall pieces are really fashion forward and really dope and really iconic, but really freaking pricey. So with this, you always gotta wait it out. Black Friday, I think on Thursday that they do start, and keep in mind it is LA time, so there is a 3-hour difference if you're on the East Coast. So you do have to stay up for this, but nonetheless, it's worth it. The pricing, the deals, the products, you know, you're just going away and you're just pretty much getting these deals, getting these items on a steal. So enough of me talking about it, let me show you guys. Let me start with this. This I know looks super weird, but it is actually pretty dope. It's one of these cool drawstring bags that I got, but not for a sneaker, but for a 5950 New Era hat, as you can see by the branding and the rustic look. This is actually from the 5th collection, 5th season of Fear of God. The Harvest Gold Yellow, I believe that's the technical term of the product. It's just super nice. It's a standout piece for your fitted and your fit. You can see the 5 on the back, which is super clean. The green bill under the hat, and of course what I want to show you here too is just like the little details. Even if you don't pay attention to it, I think it's dope. I really like this as a standout piece when you have like a simple outfit, or if you're doing a lot. You know, this is just a complementary piece to it, and I just really like it. You can see as well the Old English Fear of God script logo that I have. Super clean, super nice. I really like this. Caught my eye, but need to tell you, the retail price on this is $295 US. $295. I never spent that much, even a couple years back. The most I think I spent was 60 bucks on a fitted, and that's Canadian, and that was even really a lot that I shouldn't have spent. But this, you know, Fear of God, New Era, iconic. But I'm not gonna spend $295. What I did spend, however, was $49 US. So think about that, from $295 to $49. The savings on that is absolutely insane. But if you think this deal is insane, let's get into the next piece. All right, so this is the moment that you've been waiting for. And to be honest with you, this is the only thing that I haven't wore since copying from last year. And to be honest with you, I might be breaking it out pretty soon, but I do want to show you guys what these are. These, as you can see by this massive, beautiful box, by the way, is the Fear of God military sneaker. This part we can actually do a little unboxing for. It is going to be a little difficult, to be honest with you, to open it, but I'll just might as well just show it. So once again, super dope in terms of the pieces inside, as you can see. So first of all, it comes with this little cool pouch. Once again, similar to the hat in terms of the rustic look. Inside, what it is actually just some shoelaces, which is really clean, really dope. It comes actually with 2 of these. These are for each sneaker. As you can see, Fear of God Italy on them. These are just for the sneaker bags as well when you're traveling. Talk about packaging. This is an insane sneaker. It's massive, yes. There's so many cool details that I'll get into, but you know, do your research when you are actually buying the shoe, of course, especially for this drop, because I have a feeling it might be there. Once again, I'm not too sure, but it might be there, and why not? I'll tell you about the pricing in a second, but like I said, like, do your research in terms of sizing. I went with an IT45. I am US 11 men's, so IT45, by the way, is the Italy sizing. So make sure you do your research on that, see what's best for you. These fit perfectly fine for me. I know these are dead stock, but nonetheless, you know, I did try them on as soon as I got them, and they, like, the support staff on Fear of God was actually really good, really responsive and fast in terms of my inquiries and even like the order stuff that I'll get into, but nonetheless super dope. All right, so these are the Fear of God military boots. This is an iconic silhouette for Fear of God. To be honest with you, these are the sneakers that actually put me on to Jerry Lorenzo. And you know, I always wanted them, but the pricing was insane. So I was like, you know what, maybe one day if I do get a lot of money. But you know what, I actually managed to cop it before. These are just an iconic piece as well, not just for me and just my my first taste of Fear of God, but these I believe are the ones that kind of propelled Fear of God into a new level, and it kind of actually opened the door for a lot of different things. Just with the way that he constructed this boot, it's not your typical sneaker, not your typical sneaker boots, but you know, there's just so much details to it, and the colorways are insane. These are the forest green ones. These are the ones that I always wanted, but I don't know why, like for some reason, like I also really like the infrared, and I actually went with that, but then I had so much regret as soon as I purchased it. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, the customer support was really nice, they're really dope. I mentioned, I'm like, you know what, I know all sales are final, but is it possible to actually cancel it or something? That way I get this one. And you know, they responded to me on a Sunday of all days, and they actually did it, and it was really dope. So let's get into the sneakers, one of the little details. I know with the lighting it's kind of hard to see, but you can see the Fear of God inside on that midsole, and it's just super clean. I really like that. It's one of Jerry's signature details in terms of his products, especially with the kicks. You see the beautiful strap, really adjustable. The green on this, I like how the Velcro is such a sick contrast to the actual forest green upper, and then you know, just even the white, it's not even white, it doesn't even look white. In person it is more white than what you guys see on camera, but nonetheless, it's just the colorways on these are insane. I love the little rib details on it. You guys make sure you guys actually do utilize the zip. Make sure you guys do actually utilize the zip when you're trying them on. And you know, inside it's a pretty interesting colorway, you know. Like, I think Jerry really likes the contrast in terms of what he's doing, even if it is a subtle shade or it's a loud distinct contrast. Nonetheless, it's really dope. I really like these. I'm probably gonna wear this like maybe like the next month or so, because even in Canada right now, winter's already starting, so might as well, you know, with the grip on the bottom of these, you know, insane. You can really do some damage, so why not, right? And these, I was really, like, all I can say, I was blessed to actually get a pair, and the fact of the matter is just I was blessed to actually witness this sale as well. So when I talk about these in person to people, they don't believe me, but I do want to tell you guys what it is. So what Jerry Lorenzo did was he actually posted, maybe I think 2 years ago or a year prior to that, I'm not too sure, but he posted a picture of his grandma's couch. So for these, they were on sale, I think, on other Black Friday sites. I think Essence had it for 1,200 Canadian or something like that, and even then it was like a notable discount. But these originally were $1,195 US dollars. I got these for $295. $295. I know that's once again a steep price, but compared to $1,195, thank you so much, Jerry Lorenzo. Right? Like, this is insane. The pricing are dope, and you know, I'm actually kind of curious. I know, like, I don't have the budget anymore, especially with the student budget, but like, I really am intrigued to see what he's gonna drop this year as well. And if I was really a selfish person, I wouldn't be saying it, but you know, if you are into Fear of God, if you are into some of the cool stuff like this, right, even if you don't know that much about Fear of God, and you're looking for good deals on luxury designer wear, streetwear, but you know, just kind of fashion forward pieces, Jerry Lorenzo's grandma's couch be there, be ready. Visit the website, visit his Instagram, whatever it may be. Stay tuned for more updates from it. You can follow me on social media. I'll be posting it on IG stories, or even on Twitter. I might be resharing it, whatever it may be. But let me know if you guys are interested. So once again, this was a highlight. And of course, visit the blog post in the link in the description. There's a lot of good stuff in there. Until next time, peace.